Ooh,
Hi, Craig.
Hey, Craig. Hey, Gary. It's all working. Greg's looking forward to live on Tuesday with Dave.
Yeah, should be a good one, that should.
Normally it's Dave. Hey, Mark.
Hi, Mark. How you doing, mate? Is you at work today, Phil?
At the moment, I've got some days off at the moment.
Oh, nice.
I'm working Saturdays instead, though that'll be changing again.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve. Or is that potentially someone else?
Yeah, I think so. I think, well, I think it could be Anton.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm thinking. Hey, Callum. Oh.
Hey, Callum. How are you? Hope you're good.
Callum will like to hear this, but the macromimics of work have really started to build their fungus garden now. Yeah, they're starting to really get on with building that now, which is nice. And getting a lot more active.
Good.
What
was that, Phil?
how's everyone been up to?
I ain't done much, really. We've been to Pete's. His daughter had a reveal thing tonight for the baby she's having. And everybody got it right except for me and I think it was Emma, his other daughter, because we were saying she was having a boy and it's a girl. Are you, Jeff? How are you?
Hey, Emma.
Hi, Emma. Hope you and little man's well.
The washing machine finished.
Yeah. Scarlet, you numpty.
Oh, Mr. Joe. Yeah, no, I was last Sunday was in the field. What up at 8 o'clock? Who was I watching at 8 o'clock last Sunday? Killing Joke. I think I was watching Killing Joke.
Did you stay in a lodge, Phil, or camp?
Camped in a tent. Oh, it would have been, yeah, coming up to the end of Killing Joke set this time last week. And then, what was it, from about 9 o'clock was in the headline as Lamb of God. Who were absolutely awesome. It was good. It was good. I've been going to that to Bloodstock since like 2013, so I absolutely love it. But it was just too hot this year. So, but it was still a good festival. Still saw some really good bands. Right, these are Testament, um, Red Method, Law on the Shore, Merciful Fate. They were really good. Merciful Fate. Dimmerborg Gear. None of them still were hilarious. Oh, nice job. Yeah, the first time I actually seeing Killing Joke, seeing them live, it was really cool to see them. Uh, Namwood they were on point this year. They were really, really good. Wild drop, yeah. As yeah,
How's your
again,
morale, Jeff? Sorry, Phil.
that's right. I was just saying, the first time he saw Killing Joke was in '83, and I was like, yeah, they've been going for like 40 years or something.
Just share this out.
Yeah, it's not. That's nice of him. Nice enough. Yeah, I don't know if they've played Buzzard before or not. It might have been their first time there, but I will do other walk around the zoo. I'll have to work them out to do them like straight after work, probably, because even now, looking outside, it'll be too dark at this sort of time, so I'll be like 6, half 6 ish sort of start kind of thing when I do another zoo. Need to try and get maybe a couple more in before kind of winter, really, before it starts getting too dark, even at 6. I think that in a couple of weeks' time we'll be in autumn. Yeah, I'm trying to all if we can try and do at least maybe a couple on here, and even perhaps we can do at least another one or maybe two on TikTok maybe as well. They haven't been on there for ages.
I just sent that to a few people.
Uh, Sometimes if I really listen out for any animals, otherwise I don't tend to hear them. Even though like the tigers aren't all that far away from the flat, I have to really really listen to hear them calling. So it's quite quiet in my flat, which is actually really nice.
He said he'll be there now. I think he's coming.
Cool. Aries, how you doing?
Hi, Reese.
Hey, Gary.
Hiya, Gary.
How you doing?
I'm back.
You're back. Where you been?
To the
Hey,
kitchen.
ADHD.
Hiya, Luke. How you doing, mate? Glad you managed to get on in the end.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Chris.
Hiya, Chris. How's everybody doing? Joe back? Yeah. Hello, Joe.
Oh, he can't hear you. Hang on 1 minute. He said hi.
Hi.
He shouted from the corner. You can say hi if you're not shy. You have to bend down.
Hiya, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah,
Okay. How are you?
I see you. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Diana.
Oh,
That's not good.
oh, ain't good.
No.
Sorry to hear that, Diana.
Hopefully, you get over that quickly.
Hi, Kyle.
Hey,
Hi,
Kale.
Osman.
Hey, Osman.
Hello.
Hope you're both good.
Yeah, no, Chris. There's still got stuff to catch up on. So, yeah, still catching up on a lot of things. Still catching up with sleep.
Oh, dairy allergy flare.
Hi,
Bloody
Oz.
hell. Hi, DJ.
Hi,
Hey,
DJ.
DJ.
Oh, did you know DJ's from Pakistan?
Is it?
Since when?
Since yesterday.
Just that he's faded in the light.
Who was it that asked him? Someone asked him if he was from Africa. And he's like, no, I'm from Pakistan. And then he's like, Pakistan is next to Germany.
Oh, yeah, I was just worse. It depends on this next to Germany.
That's funny.
Right.
Had any rain by you today, Ella?
No. I got the gazebo app. I've literally tied that thing up so tight that even if I get rain, my washing will still dry. But now I have to adjust it a little bit because the kids overloaded the washing line. And then he went, meow.
Oh, dear.
Store came to the rescue with a spare one. Like, Ellie, we got one for you. But it's bigger than the old one. So I'm so glad. I'm so grateful. Just got there in time so I didn't have to reload the washing. I was wheezing at the time.
Aye, mate.
Pulling the weeds out.
Hey, Rose, Chris. Hey, mate.
Oh, no worries, Chris.
How you doing, Amy?
I will have to pop off eventually because I got one sheet in the tumble dryer that ended up still wet and needs to dry before bedtime. So I'll have to go and check that on at some point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
right.
problem.
I won't check it on. I'll check it upstairs and the girls will check it on. So it'll be like 5 minutes. I don't watch loads of videos. I'm in the middle of making this one.
Nice, DJ.
Making bracelet look.
Oh, hang on.
Ah,
I have to do this bit. They're all glass.
right.
Nice.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that,
taking
is that for the stall or?
no. So I wear just a string. It's a black string like this, but it's twisted on my leg. And all the girls out in the street say, "Ellie, can I have a bracelet? Ellie, can I have a leg bracelet? Ellie, can I have an ankle bracelet?" And I've done a bunch for them, but they still want more. So I'm thinking, you know what? If little kids like such stuff, if I can figure out how to make them quirky and enjoyable for little kids, like £2.50 little shitty things, no problem with it. Not shitty because I've had mine for like 2 years. So,
Be
but
good.
it's selling stuff for £2.50, handmade, no problem. As long as they don't choke on them, that's fine. But most of them are like girls that are old enough to understand.
Be good if you can do it.
They like these ones. We got this one. Me and all the kids at the beach. Even Dom and Emmanuel had them. We picked in blue, and they're like, "Yes, we want them." They got little beads on them, and they've done perfectly fine. So I think as long as they're over the age of like 6, then we should. Phil,
Hello.
I have been in command to make sure I buy the other one.
You what?
The other one.
Oh, what, the wooden spider?
Yes. I've been told, I've been commanded, I need to buy the other one to put on the other side. So I might send you the money, and then next time I see you at the show, because we're going to Coventry, but Leah's going to the other one that's sooner.
Lee's going to Bedford's. So,
Yeah. If I can send it over to you, because I know I got your PayPal, then you can just either pass it to Leah or Mark or whichever one you see first. So if you see me before then, pass it to them. If that's all right with you.
Yeah. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure they've still got some. I'll make sure that my parents actually have them beforehand.
Yeah, well, they had quite a few in the box. I know if they don't have the small one, because I wanted to get the small one, that was 14 quid. But if they don't, then I'll get them the bigger one and have two the same.
Yep.
They're the best. Right? They should get more wooden things in stock. Last year you had way more than wooden spiders. You had all sorts of wooden things hanging.
Yeah, I think they've become more difficult to get hold of.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to bring in some. What are they going for? Yeah, to get in. Or they've gone up in price, or it might be that the company that they normally get them from, they've perhaps put the price up too much, possibly.
Fair enough. Well, these things don't come cheap anymore. Have you seen what they're doing to butter? I paid £5 for butter. Flora. Like I seen with the Lurpak thing, but that's the thing. The others didn't seem to be affected that much, so it didn't bother me until today. went there to buy butter, and it was £5 in Asda. I was like, oh my god, what happened to this? I was only paying £2 something.
So much. Yeah, it just gone up in price. It's just, oh my god.
But I don't even mind if I have to pay a little bit more. I'll pay a little bit more. I need one. It looks good on my wall. I wasn't even going to put it there. I was going to put it in my toilet, but I put it there just so the kids didn't damage it temporarily, and it sort of stayed there.
How much are they then?
The big one I think was 25.
Something like that, yeah, for the large ones.
How much is the smaller one?
14.
Because you used to be able to get big scorpions like that as well.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, you used to be able to get a whole range of So I think those tarantulas they've had now for a while now. Those tarantulas.
I'm going to the country one, but I'm not going to the Bedford one. So unfortunately, I won't be bringing my sandwiches. I've got to figure out how I'm making sandwiches for the Coventry one because I'm coming from Leah's house.
Make them at Leah's.
I suppose I could. I'll have to take my wets down now.
No, our next show is Manchester.
Is the next one in Manchester?
That's the next IHS one, the reptile one.
Oh.
That's it in Manchester on the 4th of September.
Oh wow.
So the one that used to be in Doncaster, now in Manchester.
Okay. We should have one in Wales though. I need to speak to the council.
There was going to be one in Wales. It was a fair few years ago, and he got shut down before it even happened.
The thing is, if we can do it in Cardiff, there's loads of reptile people in Cardiff.
I think it was meant to be in Cardiff. He got shut down before it happened.
Oh.
But yeah, I think it was meant to be in Cardiff, but the council ended up shutting it down.
Otherwise, if Cardiff don't work, Bridgend's the best. Everything goes to Bridgend. As long as you don't jump off when you get to the end, you're fine.
There's an invert show in London, or just at Kempton Park Racecourse. There's an invert show.
$25 feels. It doesn't feel like 35. It's quite cool.
That's cool to you, Ellen. But to normal people, it's fun.
I'm on 28.5. And I'm good. I don't feel like it's hot yet. I was thinking of going out, so I don't know, but I decided it was too cold.
Which end of the country, ADHD? Anyway, cool. So yeah, Cal, there's if you search up it's the Amateur Entomologist Society show, which is Kempton Park Racecourse, the first Saturday of October. So no, I don't know what's going to be like this year because it's different organised this year. It's actually it's Nick from Invert Shows UK organising it this year. And so I was just
Hi, Michael.
there's normally a mixture of livestock, dead stock, field equipment, all sorts of things going on there. So, Devon. Probably nearest ones to Devon would be either Brighton show or the Bristol show would be probably the closest ones.
What about Taunton?
I don't know if how long that one will go on because that was just for this year, really.
Oh, right.
That was because that was going to be cancelled, wasn't it? That was going to be cancelled. I think that was going to be cancelled until Investors UK took it on last minute. So probably depend on whether they think it's if they think it's worth putting on again. No great Doncaster's no more. It's now in Manchester because Doncaster Council stopped it.
Are there any in Somerset? If there was any in Somerset, I'd be going. Somerset is only what? Not that far away from me, about an hour and a half. I could drive to Somerset.
I'm just waiting for the Welsh one.
See, anywhere like south of England, I don't mind going. But then I I didn't come from there. I moved from here, lived there by in between Bournemouth and Swindon. So I used to travel all the way from Bournemouth, always Cardiff and vice versa, and then come back. So I don't mind doing that run. I don't mind doing a Birmingham run either. I've done that. Just I need to make sure I have a healthy car before I do that. My car seems to be fairly okay though. I will just get my brother to go over it or stick it in Ford's because Ford's is pretty good. But I do definitely got to get new tyres at some point.
I just have to make sure I've got enough
Fuel.
AdBlue.
Enough what?
AdBlue.
AdBlue.
Mm.
What's AdBlue for? Isn't it radiator stuff?
It's something for the engine and that because you get 1,500 miles on 5 litres of AdBlue. But if you let it run too low, your car will just cut out and won't start.
Oh, do you mean the engine oil?
No, AdBlue.
Hey, Steve.
It's in a 5 litre bottle and it looks like water. So you just.
Oh, that's antifreeze.
It's not antifreeze. Next time I'll come down, I'll show you.
My brother did that.
Where your fuel thing is there, you've got an AdBlue one there next to it, and you have to buy it in 5 litre bottles.
You have an AdBlue hole
Yeah,
next to your fuel hole.
yeah.
See, I don't. I have a fuel hole, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know. You ain't showed me your holes on yours.
See, on the engine,
Maybe something that modern cars have that we can't afford.
I've got the engine oil hole, and then I've got the engine oil dipstick. Then I've got the windscreen wash, and I've got this power steering fluid. And what else have I got front?
Hi, Steve, mate. Hope
And
you're
the free stuff that got to go in there. That's in the front as well. But I don't have an AdBlue hole.
Right.
yeah.
It's for diesel cars.
Oh, it's for the. Oh, I got a petrol car.
Yeah, same here. It's diesel exhaust fluid.
See, my brother's a mechanic, so I literally don't have to do anything. If I mess with something, because one time I changed over the coils, And I did it correctly, but he was like, you should have asked me. I would have come to help you. You do everything by yourself. I am fully qualified. I said, yeah, but it saved your time because I didn't. He's like, no, I will do it. But he's just looking after me. He doesn't really want me to break down again because last time I broke down and I was stuck for 6 hours and he didn't like me being
Hey,
stuck.
Lewis.
Hi, Louis.
After me.
Yeah, I think they're putting it on all the newer diesels at night, Scott.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Just one research says to reduce the emissions.
Because I had to top mine up at Bristol.
Oh, wow.
On the way to Bristol, I had to top all mine up.
Hey, Robbie.
Hey, Robbie. How are you?
I've really never used AdBlue. There is something else that he told me that I can put in with the petrol if I'm worried about it being dirty, though.
Yeah.
But it's not called AdBlue, it's called something else in a little red bottle.
What is it? Red X.
Red X, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm still using E5, so I don't have a problem because the E10 messed up my old car, my 4x4.
A lot of people have said about that with the E10.
That's why I no longer have an E10 and I have an affordable Focus.
Yours is 2016, Scott. I think mine's 2022.
Ooh,
Man.
nice.
Brand new.
So you've got a red A.K.A.C.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you got it in, Steve. Nice
Very
one.
A.K.A.Cs are nice.
Ellie, did you have an A10 tank buster? What's an A10 tank buster? If you talk in vehicles, look, this is me. You have an indicator bulb, which is orange. You have the main beams, which go brighter. That's another bulb. Halfords will fix that, or my brother will fix it. Then you have bulbs for the back. My brother fixes that. You have liquids. My brother does them. I put fuel. I do the tires. That's about it. Anything else, I don't deal with it. You know where I wouldn't mind getting though? One of them gun things that takes the bolts off of the tire. You know when you want to change the tire? I would love to get one of them. My brother's is so easy to use. I can change the tire. You give me one of them flipping wrench things, I can use my whole body weight, jump on the bloody thing, they still don't move.
Well, that ain't surprising, is it? Come on.
I just can't get them on.
Hey, Jason.
Are you Jason?
Hi, Jason.
Yeah, just you don't. Yeah, if you can avoid getting bitten by an A.K.A.C, definitely avoid getting bitten by an A.K.A.C. My mum got bitten by one of my old yellow A.K.A.Cs when I had them. And to look at the bite, she was like, looks just like a snake bite, nothing there. But her whole arm swelled up, her lips went blue.
Do they have a toxin in their saliva then?
They got venom. Pretty much, I would say probably. I think it's now pretty much confirmed that all piranhids, all monitor lizards have, a venom. So it wasn't strong or anything, but it just made her feel unwell. for a bit.
Doing well, Jason. Hope you're good.
It was they found, now know that there's venom glands in bearded dragons.
So far, I'm lucky though. Maxie hasn't really bitten anybody.
I mean, bearded dragons tend to be like fairly good, but like I've seen a few like confirmed actual bearded dragon bites, and there's very few with bearded dragons, and they are
At
horrendous.
one stage,
Oh my god!
would be, at one stage, I thought Maxie would be the type to bite people because he went through this stage where he was just sassy as hell. You couldn't even go near him. But he's calmed down again. So when he was little, he was all nice, friendly, calm, all of that stuff. And then he started getting sassy. I thought it might have been because we were handling him too much, even though it was only like 2 or 3 times a week. So I reduced it, and then it got to one stage where he just wouldn't let you handle him at all. And now he's perfectly fine again.
Yeah.
I just think it was the sassy teenage years maybe for him.
Hey, creepy crawly.
Maybe
How are
he
you?
change.
Anyone hold D? I don't hold DWA.
I don't hold DWA.
No, nor me.
Have no need for DWA.
Same here. I've got a whole zoo full of DWAs. Have to go and watch.
That's true. So why would you need one?
Exactly. But yeah, I would pretend. Well, I wouldn't be able to get one here because they wouldn't allow it, which is fair enough. But when I look at like for DWA stuff, the only things that would perhaps interest me are some of the scorpions.
Oh.
There's some really beautiful DWA scorpions out there, but there's also plenty that are non-DWA to get. So,
See, I don't know. For me, like, what's the point in going for something that's DWA when you can't really handle it? You can't really do a lot. It's a danger to the kids. It could be a danger to us. Where then I could just go and get a nice little corn. The kids can take it out. I can take it out. We can all play with it. It could be a nice little family member.
oh yeah, totally. I mean,
That's the way I see it.
every true proper DWA keeper will say, keeping DWAs is boring and should be boring. Kind of thing. Oh, was it DWA stands for Dangerous Wild Animals?
Yeah. I know that like some of them are okay and they are really good keepers where the DWA animals isn't necessarily dangerous, but then they come with all this safety measures and you've got to be like this and it's got to be like that, and at the end of the day it's just too much. If you want to get a pet, then get something that you can actually pet.
Hey, Jazz.
Hey, Chaz.
And then again,
the
if try
problem with
and that's what you
DWA legislation is every council's different with it. And they don't sometimes even know what is DWA and what isn't DWA.
Oh.
Like, I know of a shop that was asked for their DWA license for their chili roast tarantula.
Are you joking? Sorry, bedtime.
So we need to use DWA because the council was convinced that all tarantulas were DWA. And they're like, it's a tarantula, they're not DWA.
I don't know. I haven't had my Royal Python escape. I did have my Credence escape, and
I mean, in general.
Because I have come to learn that my corns are fucking snowflakes. Oh, sorry for my language, but will being attacked by other animals, which I understand that makes me sound bad, but it happens, unfortunately. But my corns, they are soft as anything. They would be hurt by my other animals before it gets hurt, before it hurts anything else. They wouldn't. They would just run away or try and hide.
I think
They don't attack, don't do anything.
What Steve saying is when you get like 4 or 5 or even corns, like when it does escape and the press report about it, they'll report it as a cat killer. No, like there's a I've literally seen like headlines of like corn snake on the loose. Keep your cats inside. It'll kill your cats, and it's like it's a corn snake. It won't.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're more likely to have the cat kill the corn snake than the corn snake kill the cat. So
totally.
the reason why
Media don't care about that. Media do report they're like on, they literally report about like escaping snakes, which are wild in Wales and in London, and they only get about 3 foot long, and they're like, beware, they eat your dog. I know, right? But that's what the media reports.
You remember when my hair was longer, Phil, before I cut it? And it was like dried at the bottom. Well, one of my cords got into my hair and got tangled, which is one of the reasons why I cut it. So as I was trying to get it out, I couldn't see it because it was behind my head. The cat was chomping on his tail, and I didn't see that because I was trying to get it out. So my snake got injured. However, the snake stayed calm. It didn't react. It didn't do anything. And the cat was still chomping on his tail when we got it freed from my hair. So it ended up with quite a bad tail. But honestly, the snakes don't do nothing. I felt really bad for the whole 2 weeks until it got better.
I mean, round here, when it was a retic. It was a retic that got out, but it was a dwarf male retic, fully grown. It was about 6 foot long, 6-7 foot long, and literally all the media around here was like, "Be careful, it will eat you. This is a man-eating snake that's escaped." And it's like, you can't eat man. It's far too small.
As far as I know, Steve, I think she's found it.
I was so happy when I found Credence.
That was funny, though.
I was tripping. And then with the spiders on top of that, oh, hell no.
That was so funny.
I was just scared because I knew if the cats would find it, I would end up with a dead one. And I did not want a dead one. Like, that was my snake. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea how we got out. I just have a feeling one of the cats must have opened a latch on their tank, and that's how we got out, because they got these clicky latches on them. But now I keep books on it, so they can't get out anyway. The cats can't move the books off. They can't alter any of it like that. But I found him. He wasn't harmed. He was nicely happy in my pen drawer.
That's got to have been one of the best laughs I'd had that week.
It wasn't fun. I was tripping.
It was fun.
I was scared for my poor little snake. I was concerned.
I know, but it was just funny.
Yeah, but I'd never had an escapee before. I pulled my whole house apart just to find this.
Yeah, you do.
Especially the bit with the spiders.
Yeah, them spiders are no joke. Yeah, oh, hell no.
What? You plump.
Hey, Jeremy.
That's just got to go in with the others then. Oh, God, that's funny, that is.
What's funny?
Sandra's just gone to do the water on this little Boricola.
Yeah.
And she thought it was next to the dish threat posing, and it turned out it was a malt.
Oh.
Oh, Lewis, I was lucky. None of my puppies was lucky. I think out of all my spiders, my favourite ended up being my Grammostolas for their sassiness, because apparently Grammostolas are beginner species, right? And they're calm and they're not sassy. Well, that didn't happen in my house. The grammar stolas were worse. My Kami spiders ended up being my pokies, my samopairs, and my pantherbetas.
Oh God, Luke, I'd have moved house.
That's Mark's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
I would say I've never had a centipede get out.
I would never have a centipede anyway, at all.
I love centipedes, but
Yeah.
yeah, never had.
I've had millipedes, but not centipedes. But millipedes,
The only things that get out are my blood, just my little verticolour things whenever I do their servicing because they just run around everywhere. So it's like always chasing verticolours around.
but versicolors are sweet though. They're very interactive.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
when they're young.
I don't mind it because it's a verticolour. I'd rather a verticolour to run around than something else.
Check this sheet and then they give me a minute.
Hey, Michael.
Hi, Michael. I mean, centipedes can squeeze through tiny, tiny gaps. So if there was like even just a gap they think might have been too small, may have actually been enough. And they're strong as well.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm gonna fall off my chair and rescue myself. Oh.
Mr. Moist Taylor says, yeah.
See, I only ever had when I first got my tarantulas. So I got my where are you? Hazel, where are you? LP. I got my LP first. And I was told it's a juvenile, it's quite small. No, the thing was the same size as my hand as a juvenile. So I was like, okay, what do I do with this? Had no enclosure. I bought everything, but the spider turned up before everything else turned up. He said, yeah, order them at the same time. They will all arrive at the same time. He sent me the links to order them from. Yes, the enclosure and everything else did not arrive. So I had to go out and make a makeshift enclosure. And then I was like, I don't know what to do with this thing. This is huge. It's the biggest spider I've ever seen in my life. And it was a juvenile. I laugh about it now because I know, but then I was shitting. So I was like, let me start with smaller ones, ordered a few smaller ones. Then I had a big mouthful for being a beginner. I shouldn't be getting babies and all of this stuff. Like babies are harder to care for. I had no problems with the babies except for curly hair. The bastard went behind my cooker. That was a mission to try and save because it was Diddy. Oh, I'm swearing to them. Oops. Not moist the clock yet.
Mini me molted last week, hello.
Oh, nice. How is Mr. Mark Ashton doing?
Brilliant.
He hasn't had any episodes, has he?
No, he's getting nice and big now.
He was so strange, though. It's like Annie's spider, wasn't it? That one looked like he was almost going to die. And now that one's back to his normal spunky self. Maybe they had, can spiders get like a bug or something? Like we get bugs?
Potentially, we don't really know.
That's the thing. He literally looked like he was on death's door. Like this thing was dying. There was no way it was going to survive. The next morning, he was escaping. It was dying for like 3 days.
I say, yeah. There's only a handful of vets that are even interested in like trying to research stuff.
Saying that, hello. My blondie was the same when it was about 3 2-3 inch, and now it's bigger than my hand.
I got a feeling that they could get bugs. You know, the same way we got bugs.
Yeah.
That I almost Amber Hearded myself. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I don't usually swear that much, but yeah.
We've got 4 more minutes.
And what's the betting? Right, we'll get to 9 o'clock. I won't swear that
And
much.
then you won't anymore anyway. You know, they can definitely get, you know, obviously like things like bacterial infections and fungal infections and stuff. Like we know that. I don't know if it's been done with transit, but I know with other invertebrates. I know Benjamin's experimented with using like antifungal medications with invertebrates.
Do you know what I found the best thing is? A chunk of coal. Get a chunk of coal, stick it in every single enclosure. You don't have flowers. You don't have moths. You don't have any of that stuff going on. You don't get these little fly things either. Just a little chunk of coal, not them ones for the barbecue, which they come in squares. You don't want them. You want the proper coal. No additives to it.
Organic lumpwood charcoal.
Chuck a piece, a nice decent sized piece, in your enclosure. It doesn't harm the spider and it cleanses everything. It's full of minerals and stuff for the soil as well. It's quite nice. It works. Doesn't cost at all.
Lumpwood charcoal is great for culturing springtails.
Mm-hmm. And snails. Snails love it. Which I never thought it would. I just chucked my springtail colony in with my snails because you know the way the snails make their enclosure like a bog. That's the thing. So I chucked them in there, they're all nice and sanitary with isopods and everything else. And I've got some coals in there for them. And honestly, the only thing that happened is reproduction on top of reproduction on top of reproduction, and they're still reproducing.
Yep.
Don't do snails.
One of the things, especially with giant African man cells, like it'll be substrate will be fine, and then fucking rotten sodden mess. Like what the hell happened? I don't think.
What I tend to do is I tend to turn it over. So I'll take all the snails out and as much isopods and everything else that I can find. I have a tub inside my snail enclosure which got water and lumpwood coal in it. So most of the isopods collect in there anyway.
Yep.
And I will take 3/4 of the soil out, put fresh soil in, and mix it so they still have that bit of their old house, and then they got a new house on top of that. And it seems to work well for me, but I don't do it too often. I do it like every 6 months to every year. And it seems to not get so boggy or anything else. They just seem to recycle all the fruit and vegetables that you give them. They're literally a composter.
Yep. Absolutely, yeah.
I also found, even though they reproduce, if there are too many, they also eat them. So therefore, I don't get overrun. They control themselves.
Why do locusts eat their own?
Stop.
Because I've noticed if I've got locusts and I've got them in a big container and they're dying, the others will start eating them.
Oh. But I think you get the same thing with isopods, and cockroaches stop breeding when they don't have enough space. Because they only like a little bit of space and then they reproduce like crazy. But when their space is too small, they stop reproducing. Or if it's too big, they stop reproducing. It's got to be just right.
Moisture clock.
It is the clock. Scott's a wanker.
Craig Scott's a wanker.
Good job, mate. But you know it's Sunday and not Tuesday, right? Craig, this is what you should do, right? You should go on to Scott's channel and on every single video, give him a dislike. That's what everybody should do. Don't forget, dislikes promote the channel as much as likes.
Yep, they work exactly the same way.
I had, for a good few months, I had every single person on his lives disliking his stream. It was working well, and then I forgot to tell people to dislike him. That's what I'm here for. If I wasn't saying that, Scott would realize there's something wrong with me. So make sure everybody dislikes Scott channel. I would say unsubscribe, but then you won't get the pleasure of disliking. So you might as well say subscribe.
Your sound's a lot better tonight, Ella.
My sound, oh, it's probably because this thing is almost in my face, like if it gets any closer. So are we having a video from Bloodstock this year, Phil?
Probably. I took clips, but of course, I'd have to mask over any music.
No, last you just sent it to us in the chat.
And so I
This
said stuff in chats, but yeah, in terms of like YouTube and social media, because even Bloodstock themselves have had to mask over the music for a lot of things. It's just silly. They're like doing like
well then.
Some of the bands obviously going up onto the main stage and stuff, like Killing Joke and Lamagard and this and the other, and having to use kind of crappy free music over the top of all the footage.
Oh, 1 minute, Phil. Apparently Scott's listening. Everybody post in chat. Scott's a wanker. Then go to Scott's page. Click on every single video. Watch it for 10 seconds. Like that shit. Then in the comment section, right, Scott's a wanker. Do you hear me? Get going. Thanks, Phil. I know I'm advertising the wrong channel, but it's all for a good cause. Get as many dislikes as possible.
Early night tonight, Ella.
Oh, thanks, Lewis. Lewis, are you just You never know. I might be on hire soon, Lewis, as an escort. To bring in their extra pennies.
We having a game tonight?
I probably will be.
No, I don't think we will, to be honest.
I don't want to be sort of laid back to it. Well, I work tomorrow. Went back to work Thursday, but it's kind of getting back into the swing of things. So every day I've been knackered after work because I had sort of a good week or so off from it.
I know that feeling.
So, yeah, I'm back into the routine of work. Though tomorrow, I've got a leaving do because one of our part-time keepers has got themselves a full-time job at another zoo.
Oh, nice.
So we're all out tomorrow for leaving do.
Does that mean you're going to get another keeper, or does somebody else who's part time going to go to full time?
No, we've already employed someone to replace as part-time cover keeper.
I could do Craig. That would work.
Back in a minute. It's another drink.
No.
Okay. What's the matter? Yeah, you see tweezers. Have you got a little box? In the cupboard.
Right. Someone likes to send people used paintings in the post with zebra stripes in them. Hi, Leah. He might even send you a pile of dung. That wouldn't surprise me if Scotty's done that before.
Spoon to one so we don't get it angry. Are you Leah? How are you?
I can't even believe it's only just past 9 on chatting.
Half 9 and you shattered.
Hey, Leah.
Should go to sleep overnight.
What, a pink bomb? If it was a glitter bomb, then maybe, but a pink bomb? I would probably be living it up if it was a glitter bomb.
End up having a bloody glitter beard at Bloodstone. Glitter bloody got everywhere.
Yeah, the only problem with glitter, it gets everywhere, but it takes forever to get rid of.
Yep. Yes, everywhere, and you find it 6 months later.
Mhm.
But glitter
You'd be
everywhere.
in trouble then, Phil, if you had that in your beard.
What's that?
You'd be in trouble if you had that in your beard. Glitter.
I had a glitter beard.
Put it in his beard. I glittered all my hair, and I tell you what, I don't mind glitter. Acrylic paint is the worst to stick in your hair. Even if you put protection on your hair first, it still gets through that shit. And when you pull it off, it's like wax in your hair. It's a nightmare. Don't use acrylic paint on your hair. I learned that one from pretending to be Scott.
That's glitter in your beard there.
Hi, Day. How are you? Day,
Aw.
you're always at work. Oh, I don't have that trouble, Michael.
There it is, Steve. No showing boobies.
My daughter might come downstairs. I texted her to turn Alexa down, then figured out I can turn it down from my phone. I'm starting to love it even more now.
Is it the kids back at school tomorrow?
No. September. We're still in August.
Are we?
Yeah, they go back in September, like the 5th or something like that.
Bloody hell, I'm losing track of the days now. Oh God, Chris. All he needs now is his little Christmas tree lights, honey.
Oh God.
Hang on, I'll do it now. Where's the play button? Play button! There it's go. Chris, how old was you in this picture? Because your face, where you don't have beards, it looks like you're proper young.
You're saying he's old now then?
Well, he's not that old. I think he's the same age as me. But he still looks like he needs his mummy in this picture. Yes,
Maybe
the cute eyes that go like this, and he stops looking foreign for a second. 4 years ago.
it's a good angle.
Well, it doesn't matter what it is. You still look cute in that picture. Me, I never look cute and innocent because I'm not. Definitely not the second part, anyway.
Okay, no day, take care.
See you later.
Can't wait for my beard to grow so I can Viking style it. Your beard is already long, Michael.
How's Michael? Good.
What do you mean
mean?
Viking style it?
Probably put like plaits in it and stuff.
I could put plaits in it for him. I could put extensions in it for him as well if you want.
Rather than braid it and then put beads in it.
I know how to do the braiding extensions. You know, the ones that don't use glue or anything like that. It's just naturally braided in. That's how I do them because we have them in our hair, but I don't use glue. I don't use their metal clips or anything to hold it into the roots because it can cause tension. and cause problems. You mean plastic? I bet you it doesn't. You just need to get a good few fingers in it. You'll be fine.
Love you, DD.
No, take care, Dee.
I don't recommend like liking stuff going up to York and going to the Valhalla pub.
Your beard's long enough, Phil. My course is longer than yours, isn't it?
I mean, might be a bit long, might be longer than mine, possibly.
Yeah. Yours is more round, and I like the little flick feels. That's
My round, then it flicks. Yeah, it has a little flick.
yeah,
Hey,
but
Mark.
it's individual. I don't see anybody else's flick.
Hey, Mark.
Hi, Mark. But
Hey,
my
Auntie.
really long.
Hi, Auntie.
Hi, Auntie.
I need to find a new beard oil because I don't. At the moment, at least, they're not making the one I've been using.
Oh, the tutti frutti one.
Yeah.
Mine flicks by straight. See, Michael, what you should do is start plaiting it sooner, because the thing is when you plait it sooner, it creates a bit of tension, but not enough tension to irritate. But it also helps with growth. That's why you'll find mums tend to plait their daughter's hair when they're younger.
Auntie's joined the Spider Club.
Yeah. What you got?
Hey.
Auntie?
That's a funky little logo. Tony and Guide a good beard oil.
I've been using Beard and Bones. It's really good, but as they've last time I had a look, they weren't doing the fragrance I've been using. Okay, yeah,
Auntie.
nice, great species.
Bulldog beard products are good too. Yeah, I know Bulldog.
I'm not a fan of Bulldog. I've tried it a couple of times. I wasn't a fan.
Mark likes Phil likes to keep his silky smooth. I always grew up hating beards. I used to think that they were rough. But now with all the products that comes out, I'm finding beards are getting softer and softer and softer, and it's only the stubble that's rough. Now, in one of his other streams, he does tell you all about his beard oil. You just have to go and find the stream.
I know. It was literally I've been using Beard and Bones Caribbean Twist. That's what it was called. But yeah, last time I had a look. I was like, oh, when I need to order some more soon. We weren't doing that fragrance, which was like, no.
Is there another fragrance that you take a liking to?
Oh, well, basically, in case of a look around and write a different one.
I tend to like woody fragrances, so anything that's woody, any oud, any musky fragrances, that's kind of the ones I like. I don't tend to go for fruity ones unless they're like cocoa butter or nem or something like that. Are you joking, A.A.? You drove all the way to where I live and then drove back again.
Oh, wow.
But there's not a Pets at Home in Pompano. I literally live in Pompano. Should have messaged me. You could have had a coffee break on the way back.
Oh, it's Pets for Home, not Pets at Home.
Oh, Pets for Home.
So, yeah, probably just, someone private.
Saying a bit, Michael.
Is that what he's calling it now? Burgers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back soon getting some burgers.
The man of the burger van to the dogging site.
At 10 o'clock.
Was that?
Dogging time is at 10 o'clock.
Ah, that's true.
He always goes dogging at 10 o'clock. So what he's going to do, he's going to go get his burgers, come home, and then go dogging at 10.
Yep.
That guy has more of a routine than I have a routine. Did stop at Waitrose and shared a sticky bun with Vicky in the car park.
Nice.
Nice. You probably passed by Asda to get back on the motorway. I literally live by Asda. Don't I, Mark?
Certainly do.
Anyway, I need inspirations because I don't know what else to make now. I've made loads of books. I've made pictures. I haven't made any new pictures. I got 2 to do, one for Terry and one for Christine, but they're not for sale. They're private pictures. But for the shows, I need to know what people like, so I need to know what to make.
Night, Amy.
Night, Amy.
Take care.
Oh, no, Amy.
So what you got ideas for books and that?
Well, I think I've got enough books for now. I've got brown books that I can make up, but I don't know what to stick on them yet. I don't think the herbs will be good for brown books. The contrast will be too close together. You know, like the beetle book that I did, and because the beetle was dark, it didn't look right on the black book unless I put some background on it. So that's the issue I got with the brown books, is what to stick on it, but the herb design won't look good. The contrast is too close together.
Oh, wow.
can do more artwork, but I need to know what artwork people like. A4, A3, and A5. Why don't you make something with woods? I could do, but what?
What woods are they?
I've got these woods. A nice bit of plug type thing.
Can't you do something Christmassy on them?
Christmassy.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Ellie got a lot of wood. I do. I've still got a bunch of hats and stuff as well. I have a lot of stuff. Just deciding what to do with it. I still got my Christmas gifts here from 2 years ago that I haven't put away yet.
Yeah, you're right there, Craig.
Good idea. See, tarantula wearing Christmas hats. We've got Halloween coming up as well. You know, could do some Halloween themed stuff.
Yeah, I could do. It just depends what people want. I don't want to make things people don't want.
Luke, I don't know how he knows, but he's right.
Nearly all these top shelves over there, all of that is paper except for the brown pile of woods. And then on this side, I've got about 50 inches of brown, grey board and brown board. You got to make the tags. Yes, I got to make the tags here. That's not a problem. That's on my list of things to do. I've got the tag selection there already, so that's not an issue.
And bet what species of stick insect? Don't know.
Reese, yeah, I've got go in my kitchen. I got more smoke alarms and bloody what do you call it, gas alarms in my kitchen than anywhere else. Trying to cook in my house is a nightmare. It literally looks like a disco ball on my ceiling of gas alarms and fire alarms. I don't even know why they stuck them in my kitchen, but they did. Then I've got sprinklers all around my house.
Hey, David.
What's my favorite invertebrate? Oh God, I don't know. It's got to be between a mantis and a spider. Let me just say, not a spider. I don't like spiders. I like tarantulas. But I got to go for a mantis because I can play with them. Or the snail because they compost and I can play with them. The snail is one thing I definitely won't get rid of. Ever since I've had them babies, I love them. You can't see them. They're behind my table at the bottom in a fish tank.
Mine's got to be my tarantulas. That's why I've got so many of them.
Leah's like, cockroaches. What species of mantis? I don't have a particular species. I wanted the big green one. I've always wanted the big green one, but now I got a big green one. And he's really joyful. I think my favourite one to watch grow though is the devil flower. He's really playful. They're supposed to be skittish, but mine is outgoing. Mine likes to play with you. And then I've got the orchid mantis. Them things are sassy. More sassy than tarantulas.
Cheers, Leah.
I haven't got loads of inverts anymore. I got 4 spiders, which 2 are mature males and 2 are juvies out of my big, huge collection I went. And then I've got the 5 mantises, roaches, isopods, and that's it. Oh, and flies. Most of them are feeding bugs.
Fiery spider.
Oh, that's the sex in a hot Ellie.
I don't think I've got a fiery Craig, but I've got a fiery species, and that's the Amphibetus.
I thought you said it was hot Ellie.
Yeah, but that's not my fiery spider. My fiery spider is my Amphibetus.
Which one?
My favourite woman's Ellie.
No, you got the favourite spider, which is hot Ellie. The little one.
Yeah, that's hot Ellie.
Yeah, hot Ellie.
Get it
But
right.
which Pantherbetus is your favourite again?
I'd say the mascara.
The purple one.
Hmm.
Nice.
Is your female matured out yet? No. So the male's going to be finished beforehand. You'll have to see if we can get some more.
And I've hatched black beauties out in around sort of 3 months. So,
They're absolutely gorgeous. Yeah.
I don't know what my favourite invertebrate would be. You know, because I'm such a generalist when it comes to the inverts.
They're a beetle, Phil.
Potentially beetles, but then like I love the isopods just as much. I
But
love
that's because the rubber duckies.
What?
I said that's because the rubber duckies. Before the rubber duckies came on, I knew you as the beetle man. The only one that had beetles.
I've always loved beetles. I mean, I've kept isopods for years as well. Just more recently got into the Cabarrus and stuff.
Oh, okay. I carry on with. Can females still mate when they get old like that? It depends on the female. What female is it? I mean, if he's probably like a Hamori or a Grammastola, then yeah. They live for up to 30 years.
Some of them even longer.
But some species don't live that long. So it could be a shorter lived species. It all depends on the species.
Because we're like, it's rare to have with some Gramstolas, a Phonopalma, and like Brachypalma, that we don't actually know how long they can live for.
Oh, it was a beetle? I don't know much about beetles.
What was that?
It was a beetle.
What was
The question was for a beetle. Some beetles literally they just mature up and they die not long after. They just mature up to beetles for breeding purposes.
David, Phil or Liam might have kept those.
never kept them. Never
No.
kept that species. No,
Or has Leah kept them?
I don't know.
I know Leah's got about 10 different species, hasn't she?
She got loads of species. Does it have a common name? Because I don't know that name. Yes.
Probably not.
Match. I saw my death thing in beetles yesterday, but got some free Mario beetles today. My thing I have now that's just confirmed. Pokey Metallica. I love Metallicas.
Reese, our females can still breed when they're old, but they just don't produce.
Oh wow. Christine's
Oh,
video.
yes. Yes.
Rosés, they're both the same to me. And they just come from different locations. If anybody's interested, though, one
Yeah, you'll love them because they are sparkly blue. I would say for those cockroaches, maybe try and keep. I'd probably experiment with keeping them similar to Pseudo Glamorous Magnifica, the emerald, metallic emeralds, perhaps. Got a sort of a similar males look like got a similar sort of body shape, so might be similar enough.
What was you going to say, Ella?
I don't even know now.
If anybody's interested, what?
Oh, my cousin's sister is selling some reptiles with enclosures. She got a cresty going for £300 with an enclosure, and she got morning gecko. I think there's two in there for about £40 or £50 with an enclosure, and there's something else I can't remember what it was.
If anybody's interested, get in touch with Ella.
I don't know where are you getting the blue ones from. I don't think I've seen those available before. Not that I've got them. Probably ain't got the money or the space for them, but
Don't forget to like a stream, everybody,
Yeah, I like the stream.
and subscribe to everybody's channel. I'm glad your mum likes the tree, Michael. Well worth the money.
Yeah, Leah's tree is cute. I love Leah's trees.
I hope you feel better soon, Diana.
we're all in the UK. But that explains more that in Europe. I think that's what Michael says. He's got a Grammophone that's 50 years old, or at least 50 years old.
Christine's is 24, any hello?
Christine's is pretty old. I'm not quite sure of the exact age though. We'll be back. You're welcome.
The best encouragement.
I don't taste right.
Don't know if he's just good. Don't know if he's good. Been here in the UK. I've never had a problem with customer query or enclosures. Can't say I've had anything out of transfer room enclosures either. Storage boxes with ventilation put in, and don't think I've had really any feeders get out of from things like that.
It's all right having the glass ones as long as I can't climb the glass.
Yeah, if they kind of got some kind of the plastic as well, sort of thing. But as Donna says, you know,
You got a good cat there then.
as you also got point of have like fruit fly proof mesh and stuff that'll pretty much prevent anything from getting out.
Oh, nice, Reese. It's always good when they're calm. Did you see that video I done of rehousing my OBT? And he done a runner. Ended up on my leg.
There you go, Leah. Not sure if there's news for Bedford. It'll be a case of literally a day or two before Bedford, just seeing if I've got anything that I can surplus.
Welcome back, Lily.
Thank you.
Hi, James.
Hey, James. So hopefully I have more emerald cockroaches available, Pseudogrammus magnifica. Hopefully I'll have more of those available for Bedford. Maybe more Kavaras Panda Kings. Possibly headlight roaches. Although I want to try and do, but I need to get some more supplies and stuff to try and make some more mini terrariums to take.
Nice. How's your rubber ducky babies doing?
They're doing good. They're doing good.
Good.
Nice.
I haven't found Kavaras too difficult over the way. For me, I'm like, well, why are they so damn expensive then? But a lot of it is just because they're in high demand by a lot of people. So, but if you start off with something like Panda Kings, I mean, I was breeding Panda Kings very quickly, and now I have 2 colonies of them. Then got rubber duckies, and I'm breeding rubber duckies at the moment. Again, not too much problem. And now have lemon blues as well. For me, for the Kavaras is basically not keeping them too warm.
Welcome back, ADHD.
Remember, they come from limestone caves, so
See
I
you.
put lots of limestone in. So like limestone flour, limestone
Welcome back, Luke.
granules. And
Michael.
I would also I feed them on back guano, as well as a bit of leaf litter, little chunk of like carrot or potato or pumpkin or something like that. And I do like it really, really humid. So I do spray them sort of once, twice, well, sometimes twice, even 3 times a week. Morphine. What are you on about?
Oh dear.
Leah put mine breathing film. I didn't read it as here's the breathing. I read it as here's the breastfeeding.
Oh, that's a breastfeed. Oh, God. If she's doing that, she's keeping them wrong. Don't need the breastfeed isopods. Yeah, so yep, I keep them in plastic, like storage tubs, bit of ventilation. I don't use all things like organic compost and stuff as substrate. Lots of bits of cork and stuff, or even big old chunks of limestone on top. I do like to bury quite a bit. Arrows, Mark.
Oh, that's all right, mate.
Welcome back, Mark. What are you up to tomorrow, Ellie?
I don't know yet.
Hey, Sandra.
Hi,
Hi,
Sandy.
Sandra.
I know I have to work on the label. I'm waiting to get paid. I want to get a chopper. I can't remember what it's called. You know when you stick it in, it slices the paper like this. I want to get one of them.
Guillotine.
That's the one. It just calls it a chopper.
You got choppers on the right.
Hopefully, I'll have more emerald roaches available at Bedford.
I'm good, Sandy. How are you?
I'm good, Sandra. How's your health?
Yep.
How is the treatment
Oh,
going? I'm fine.
Okay, Mark. Yeah, I've got a few other different species of cockroach,
Oh, wow.
pretty sick insects,
Hopefully that surgery will go well for you,
deep
Sandy.
insects,
Yeah,
isopods.
good luck with it, Sandra.
Yeah, good luck, Sandra.
Definitely, I suppose.
I have rubber duckies. I don't have any rubber duckies available.
I might jump off about 10, Phil. Okay.
I'm probably going to end about 10 myself just because I'm absolutely shattered.
I'm hanging.
It's okay. A nice dog ass in the background.
I think I've done one video on the duckies, probably when I actually got them.
Oh,
I've got
Eric got loads.
January, February. Let me just get the duckies. I think I need to get another few pure duckies myself to separate. Some of these are blondes.
Oh, nice, Sandra.
Sorry, Sandra.
Ooh. So, no, I should be able to really see too much, but there is one there. There's also.
Oh, you got your logo done, Luke.
There's a
Nice.
baby one there.
Oh,
There we go. Another little baby one on a bit of carrot. I think the Vatican virus is just got to be. They are a bit, or especially things like the rubber duckies are that little bit more sensitive. So the changes and stuff. So like over heat waves, it's like.
Hi, Auntie. Take care.
Leah's mad at you, Phil.
Who's mad at me?
Leah, look at the comment.
I'm making a jelly hurt. Thank you. Personally, I wouldn't because they're so expensive to put them in with other inverts. I wouldn't want to risk it. And they wouldn't actually really. I don't think A.K.A.C would really do a huge amount as cleanup crew either. These ones are. I call ones a big one. I've seen these ones before. One's a lemon blue.
Oh, that one's quite cute. It's quite yellow.
Yeah, they're. Right. I've seen. Oh, no. Not going to be able to see it, but there is a tiny, tiny, bright yellow baby. Little yellow dot there. That's a baby lemon blue.
Hi, Johan.
Hi, Johan. How are you?
Oh, yeah. And then, very tempted after when I've been paid to potentially get Jupiters. Um, and then cappuccinos are really good. Probably, I've started following a couple of iPod pages in Asia, and the amount of iPods that they got in Asia is just like, oh, too many cool ones. There's ones that are like covered in spikes and stuff. Exactly, David. Yeah, spiky iPods, like they look amazing, but oof, I dread to think how much they cost. I saw them last year at Bloodstock. Don't think they were there this year. Yeah, it's not a fucking pig. If you get a chance to see Punk Rock Factory, I'd definitely recommend it because I hadn't heard of them when I saw them at Bloodstock, I say last year, and it was great fun. Hi, Diana.
No, Diana. Take care.
It's such a hard question. I couldn't answer it earlier, like what my favorite invert is.
Night, Diana.
Uh, oh, it's a really, really difficult one.
Oh, bye, David G.
See you, David. Just enjoyed it.
Bye, David. Take care.
Night, Diana.
Because how long's I've got, my metallic emerald roaches are up there as one of my favourites. But then so have like my rubber duckies and my lemon blues. Then I've got my beetles.
I just hope my grammar stoner doesn't hook out to be male because it's my last grammar stoner and it's still juvenile.
No, Lewis.
No,
Take
Lewis.
care.
I need to go and sleep, you're right.
There you go. I think we all do. I think that's gone 10 now, so we'll cut the stream. But yeah, no, I don't know if I can answer like what is my favourite invert because there's like too many. Whose channel is it on next week?
Night, everyone. Take care.
Okay. No, everyone. See you later. Cheers for joining.